Namaste, Khusro Betia. I, Jabian Varsha Singh from Jyoti Vidyapit Women's University. Today we will see the control statement in JavaScript. So, what is a control statement? Control statement is also known as a control structure or control statements. Statements which decide the execution flow of the program. Typically, the program execution begins from the first line in to the last line of that JS code. However, in between this, the flow of the execution can be branched based on some condition or reiterated loops based on some criteria. This is the functionality that is provided by control statement in JavaScript. Okay, so here is some control statement which is used in JavaScript. So it's divided into three parts. The first one is your conditional control statement. Conditional control statement is your if else statement and switch case, right? And that means in this this type of control statements is used when we want some result, like if we have a given number is 5 and I have to find out this number even or odd, then we will use if else statement, right? And you can say also if you want to print some case and you want the changes in a statement, then we use the switch case and if else statements, right? And the third one is your looping iterative control statement. It has various types like for loop, while loop, do while loop, and for in loop. This type of control statement is used when we want similar type of statements in same program, then we will use the for loop and while loop, right? So let us see the first condition is your if else statement using some program, and then we will see one by one control statement through the example. Okay, so here we have a condition. I have written three conditions and we have to execute the program as per given condition. Okay, using if else statement. So first you have to find whether the number is even or odd, and the second one is your the given number is positive, negative, or 0, and the third one is find the number is positive and even. So first statements we will see here. If I have a given a number using keyword x is equal to -5, then how we use the condition, right? I mean, how you have to use this control statement in your program. So first you have to check this the given number is your greater than 0 or not. Okay, because we know what is the even number or odd number, which the number which is divisible by 0 and remainder divisible by 2 and a remainder gives 0, then that is even number, and odd number is which is not divisible by 2. So we see, let us see what would be the what would be the output of this program. So here the given number is -5. So first condition we have to check it is greater than 0 or not, and then we used the this program is second number statement. So no, we have to check the first one. So here is the first one, right? Okay, so I have given the number is 3 and I have to check x is divisible by 2 and it gives the remainder is 0 or not. Okay, so this condition is put in if block and then write the document dot write for printing, and then we have to close the curly bracket. If this number is not even, then it prints it's an odd number. So for this we have to use else condition and then print the value with the statement document dot write, and if it's a not even number it prints odd number. Okay, so as you know the given number is a 3 and when you run this program you get the value odd number. Okay, so this is the output of this program. Now let us see the second statement, find a number is a positive, negative or 0. For this we have to write 3 condition. Okay, so here is the number is -5, right? -5, and the first we have to check it's a positive or negative number. Therefore we have to keep the condition in if block, x is greater than 0 or not, and then print the document dot write positive. Okay, it means first of all we have to check the given number is greater than 0 or not, then you can identify this given number is positive or negative. So for this we have to use nested if else condition. So in inner block of if we again use the if condition and check the value is positive, even or not, and then a similar condition apply here, else document dot write is this number is positive or odd. Okay, next we have to also use the else condition for the bigger if this number is not positive or negative, then the value prints the else 0. Okay, now we have to find if a number is positive and even. For this you have to write the condition in if block, x is greater than 0. That means you have to first check this given value is positive or not, and then we use this at the same time if the given number is divisible by 0. Okay, if both the condition is true, then it prints this value is positive number and even number. Okay, so it gives the result it's a even and positive number. Okay, thank you class, I hope you like my session. If any query regarding this session, please comment below. This digital version 2.0 is provided by Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University.